What's up guys, it's Professor Smoke. Today I'm going to paint Joy Con controllers with thermochromic pigment. For this step I suggest looking up a guide online of how to disassemble the controller. We want to take everything out so that we just have the shells so we can paint just the plastic. The main thing that we're going to be doing in this step is just unscrewing things and disconnecting ribbon cables. Later when we have to put it all back together, it's going to be a lot harder to plug in the ribbon cables compared to this step. It'll be very easy to get the ribbon cables out. And it's always good to do your research so you know exactly how the latch works for each ribbon cable and all that good stuff, because you don't want to damage the controller. So for this step I used 800 grit sandpaper and I just used my hand. Pretty much you just want to scratch the controller up really good, and if you look at the edge of the controllers, they get this nice whiteness right once you wear it down enough. So what I did is I just made sure there was an equal whiteness around all the edges, because then I know that the sanding is equal across the entire surface. Before we paint this with the thermochromic pigment, we're going to use black primer. I'm using paint and primer. It's like a 2-in-1 spray paint, but it doesn't really matter. The most important thing is that we're shaking side to side and staying moving. We don't want to actually spray straight onto the controller. We want a cloud around it, right? If we stay moving, then we get equal coverage on the entire thing. I'm not painting the inside, I'm only doing the outside, and just getting a nice thick layer on there for the final layer here. So for this step, we're spraying the thermochromic pigment on the controllers, trying to do just very even layers. And when you use the hair dryer, it warms the pigment and it makes it dry quicker as well. And you'll also see the pigment actually reacting to the heat the more layers that we put on as well. Personally, I ran into a problem using an airbrush gun where the crystals inside of the pigment would clog the gun, causing all sorts of problems, and I pretty much had to clean it a bunch of times to do this project and another project I was doing simultaneously. I recommend checking out the website for this actual paint, the Solar Color Dust website. They have a type of sprayer that they suggest for you to use with their pigment. I would definitely use that if I did this project a second time. So for my clear coat layer, I'm using Mr. Hobby Top Coat 503. It's a matte finish. And I'm just really clouding it on. I'm not spraying it down. I'm just staying moving so that I get a nice layer over the entire thing, a nice even layer. Now this part gave me a lot of problems. I actually ended up having to take the right Joy-Con apart a second time because there aren't many videos showing you how to do this well. The left Joy-Con is very easy to put back together. The right one has a lot of extra parts that if you don't do it in the exact right order, it'll give you a lot of problems. So keep that in mind when you're disassembling your right Joy-Con. Pay extra attention to where everything goes. This took me over an hour to put these back together. So a problem that I had was getting the ribbon cables in there perfectly. It was really hard for me to get the ribbon cables in there well. I didn't really have anything to grab them with, you know what I mean? So thank you guys so much for watching. Here's my hands on the controller to kind of show the change in the pigment. This is after the top coat is on. That it's fully protected. I used 3 layers of the top coat, 3 thick layers. So this will last for a very long time. I'm very happy with the result. Please like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now I'm just kind of showing off the it like on the actual switch here. Now I bought the silver and gold buttons off of eBay. There's a link in the description showing those exact buttons in case anyone's interested. I didn't try to do the triggers or anything because that would have been a lot of extra work, but I'm super happy with how this project turned out, and I love the contrasting buttons. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comments, and I'll try to help you any way I can. Have a beautiful life. Thank you so much for watching.